Okay, we're back. Happy May the 4th. May the 4th be with you, even though it's like the 9th now. But I'm gonna continue finishing my playthrough and commentary of Star Wars Shadows of the Empire for N64. Oh, and this will probably be the level we'll be playing. But that's just like the little preview when you're not pressing buttons on the home screen here. Here we are on the home screen. Star Wars Shadows of the Empire with the wonderful artwork in the background. Love that kind of Drew Struzan artwork, all that, in animated form, and, wonderful little ominous tune here from Empire Strikes Back. So let's get right into it. I'm playing on medium. I don't think I'm going to be playing on. I've already gone through a few levels, but I want to go through one at a time here. And the next one we're on is Mantell, which is the train level where you fight the big boss IG-88 in the end, which of course is one of the bounty hunters that is on the bridge of the Super Star Destroyer looking for the Millennium Falcon. And here it is, part 2, In Search of Boba Fett. Rival bounty hunter has forced Boba Fett into hiding before he could deliver his prize, the frozen Han Solo, to the vile gangster Jabba the Hutt. As Luke Skywalker and rogue mercenary Dash Rendar search for Boba Fett, a sinister new figure emerges from the underworld. This cunning and ruthless head of the powerful crime syndicate Black Sun plots to ensnare a young Skywalker and replace Lord Vader at the Emperor's right hand. So I think it was in the comics and stuff that all the bounty hunters were battling with each other trying to get Han Solo. Here we go, Imperial City, not far from Emperor's Palace. But this is very interesting because this is essentially Coruscant before it's ever depicted in the movies. Remember, this game is 1996, and this is Coruscant. Now, it had been depicted by your meeting with the Emperor went as planned, Prince Shizor. And this is Guri, his replicant droid that looks like a human being.
Of course, Curry. I promised 300 ships for the construction project on Endor. He couldn't have found a more agreeable business partner or a more dangerous enemy.
Yeah, obviously, and it's great that they're fitting in all the stuff they're talking about, the construction project on Endor. They're talking about Death Star 2. You've informed Jabba's bounty hunters that the order to capture Skywalker alive has now been changed. Are they going to kill him? Yes, and no one will know that the new order to kill Skywalker came from you.
Excellent. Vader will suffer the Emperor's wrath after he fails to turn Skywalker to the dark side. With them out of our way, and the Emperor's need for Black Sun's near infinite resources, my grip on the galaxy will be supreme.
And here we are.
You're correct, Captain. IG-88 is down in the salvage yard outside the city of Ord Mantell.
The city of Ord Mantell. Well, Ord Mantell is supposed to be a planet. Like, they mention it in Empire Strikes Back. The bounty hunter we ran into on Ord Mantell changed my mind. So, Han Solo, I guess, was here at some point. IG-88 ship was destroyed in a battle with Boba Fett. See, they were fighting. I'm not sure if they were fighting in the novel. Definitely in the comic books, though. In fact, there's the two-pack, right? There's IG-88 Boba Fett 2-pack of figures from the Shadows of the Empire canon line, Power of the Force line. Shadows of the Empire line coincided with Power of the Force 2. He'll lead me straight to Boba Fett. So, and these cutscenes in the, because this is the N64 version, how am I going to find IG-88 in this pile of junk? These, Lebo, did the scopes find IG-88's exact location?
Yes, sir, in a salvage plant at the far end of the junkyard. A hover train runs through the junkyard and leads right to the loading door. The door is closed, but if you reach the last hover train's engine, I can shut off the auto brake and crash right through the door.
So this is one of the fun levels in this game, one of the classic levels. Some of them were like quick, like the asteroid field level that was the one previous. But some of these levels are pretty iconic and unique, and this is one of them. This and definitely the Gal Spaceport one. But ooh, got my challenge point. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pick up all these challenge points like the last time I did, but
actually I missed that one.
I wouldn't even bother trying to play this on hard or Jedi because those, you're not going to beat it the first time around. Usually it's a nuisance. I'm missing all these challenge points. The last time I played it, I got most of them, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get all of them this time. But this was definitely one of the, I got hit. You really get pounded when you miss these things. Why would these things be on those blocks be on a hover train? Would they knock all the you know, all the cargo off? But oh, yeah, let's go to the next little hover train here. Get a bunch of these little droid ships, whatever they are. Oh, I almost fell off. I almost died already. But I remember this level being kind of almost a little long as a kid, but it's really not that long compared to like the old Mantell level, which could literally be like an hour, which, you know, is kind of a long time, even on you know, medium or something like that. I guess you gotta jump this one. I don't remember. No, go down. Lovely, you know, Star Wars. I mean, that was one of the things about this game was like, you know, again, this is pre. Oh, look at the AT-AT Walker, broken AT-AT Walker over there. Oh, wonderful. Let me get that. I think I'm not sure if I have to go back to this. I think I probably do. One of these trains goes away. Yeah, it's probably that. You got full life over there. I don't know if I can see it. But yeah, I mean, again, this game is Star Wars before the it's Star Wars before the special edition. So it really is. So when this game takes from, you gotta shoot down these like little shield generators. This game takes a lot from the original trilogy. So, you know, if you're an original trilogy fan, you'll like a lot of the, you know, the elements here. The oh, this is one of those stat droids. Something on there's another kind of random robot droid. But this what are they? Stat droids. They're big in Sizor's Palace, and they're in the special editions. So a lot of the elements, you know, it's just very 90s Star Wars, you know. Shoot this guy. You know, and of course, you know, it's not like there's any prequel music in the game. You know, it's original trilogy stuff, which is, you know, just wonderful. You know, this is taken right out of Empire Strikes Back. This game has a lot of elements of Empire Strikes Back in it. The first 2/3 of this game are very, you know, feels like Empire Strikes Back, which is great because, you know, we all love Empire Strikes Back. Oh my god. I died already. That's funny. Oh, I got a lot of life, so I don't have to worry too much. Do I have to, yeah, no, I'm fine over here. Shoot these things. Yeah, they're not very beefy, and you gotta watch the turns. They're not very beefy. Do I have to get back over here? I don't really remember. Wow, they're really pumping me up. This is a challenge point then, so I think I have to get off here. Yeah, this is going into the water right now. Oh, I didn't make it. Well, I get the extra life at least. Keep getting stuck at the same spot here. But yeah, using that wonderful Shadows of the Empire, Captain Solo, and they use this theme twice in the movie. They use it when they're searching for Commander Skywalker, Captain Solo. They're searching for them in Hoth, and then they use it again when they're evading Vader. You know. I told you to fix the hyperdrive. Chewbacca can do it. Yeah, when they're leaving Bespin, and have to get away from Vader on the Superstar Shore, whatever he's on. Bring my shuttle, or you know, alert my sword shore, prepare for my arrival. You know, two different little clips with the special edition. But back then, and this game came out in 1996. It would have been all classic Star Wars, you know, no special editions. Pre-special edition, it beats the special edition by a year. Even again, there are elements that they were working on at Lucasfilm in this game. I mean, even the Outrider is in the special edition. You know, it's flying out of Mos Eisley in those shots. Look, there's like a broken down shuttle Tiderian, or maybe that like that Imperial landing ship. Very cool, you know, wonderful elements of the original trilogy. You know, if you're not a prequel fan, you know, or anything like that, you know, the prequels have a lot of good stuff on them. But, you know, this is just like really like a really cool offshoot story from the original trilogy. You know, it did feel like something that could have, you know, that fit really well into the Star Wars story. Like the, you know, like you could see this story. I missed that challenge. You know, you could see this story as, you know, it doesn't feel shoehorned. It feels like, you know, maybe Dash Rendar like a little bit because he kind of acts as a replacement Han Solo. But, like, for all intents and purposes, like, wow, I missed that challenge point? How did that happen? I don't even want to keep running for a while because I've missed a bunch of challenge points already, so, like, it's pointless to try to, you know, lose a lot of lives to get all of them. I'm not going to, you know, I've already missed a few. But it did feel like a story that, you know, was true to what we know as Star Wars back then, you know, and had a lot of, you know, credibility, you know, just using, you know, say these classic Star Wars themes, along with all of the original Shadows of the Empire music, which was all wonderful. That the Joel McNeely score for, you know, the media project. There is no movie, but they still created a score for it, which was really wonderful. Oh, look, Sandcrawler. Is that Sandcrawler? Yeah. Wow, Sandcrawler and everything. Yeah, it's great. They're just like throwing in Star Warsy elements. It's just supposed to be. Oh my God, I'm just dying. Good thing I have a lot of lives, but still, you know, probably need a few for IG-88. Really getting smoked here. You gotta watch the turns here. What is that? Just looking, seeing the other trash around here. Yeah, people talk about like how you know, the controls are a bit floaty in this game, and they are. You do float a bit. You're not, you know, it's an N64 game. It's not a perfect game by any means, but it is a very solid game. And honestly, it's definitely my top 5 favorite of N64. I played this game just as much as I played, say, you know, Mario 64 or GoldenEye. Well, I played GoldenEye a lot, so maybe I played GoldenEye a little more than this. But, you know, GoldenEye, trying to beat it on 007 was more of a, you know, because they had all those cheats. I mean, this game has cheats too, or at least, you know, it's got like debug mode or whatever and stuff. And, you know, you do get something out of it if you beat it on Jedi. But, oh my God. Horrible. Yeah, now I'm down to 7 lives, so I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to be a little more conscientious of my time in these things. I'm going to really watch when it's making turns. It really drifts you off. They're like snow speeders shaped like little flying bots or something. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. They die pretty quick though on medium. You know, this isn't again, this is not Jedi or anything like that, where it's, you know, especially hard. You know, I don't think I've ever beaten this game on Jedi, but I never really like tried. You know? But I figured I don't want to play it on easy, so I'm gonna play it on medium. Yeah, if I was playing it on hard, I'm dying here. If I was playing it on hard, forget it. I'd probably never get through these levels. I do want to just, you know, play through them and, you know, just nostalgic just to be in the game like this. You know, and it looks really good on this emulator too. I'm playing with an N64 controller, but you know, on the PC. But yeah, I spent a ton of time. I mean, this was probably the second title I got for N64 in '96, because this was supposed to be a launch title and I just missed it. But this is probably the second title. I gotta jump to this thing. This was probably the second title I got. Probably got a Mario 64 first. I remember it was the winter time, so oh no, it's going away! I'm losing too many lives. Easy. It was probably the second title, because I think the N64 came out in I might have even rented. You could rent consoles from Blockbuster back in the day. Palmer Video, which was the more local chain. It wasn't a mom and pop really. It was a chain. It was a smaller chain though. Palmer Video. And you could rent consoles. I definitely rented Virtual Boy. I'm not sure if I rented the N64 itself, but you would think that the N64 I would have got for Christmas, maybe it was like January of '97 or something like that when I first started. I remember it was winter time when I got this game. I gave both this console and the game came out. Again, I think N64 came out, I think in September of '96 or something like that, and then maybe this game came out in November. It was supposed to be a launch title. Here we're going to start fighting IG-88. Here he is. I have been monitoring you, Captain Rendar. I have tracked Boba Fett to the Zara system, where he will soon lose Solo to me. He's telling us the whole story. He's telling us all of his thing, and no one will stop me. I like those beeps. Again, on the PC version of this game, it's these cutscenes are animated and they have audio rather than just like this kind of comic book style. Oh, a lovely boss fight. You gotta watch this IG-88. He's very squirrely, and he's got the pulse cannon too. Where you pick him from a distance. You gotta watch him. Yeah, he's got that pulse cannon. Gotta watch him. Where is he? Wow. He's got a blaster like a friggin' an ATST. Where is he? See, he just comes out of the fucking woodwork. Oh my god. Yeah, this is why little kids were scared of this game. He just blew me to pieces. He certainly made IG-88 a formidable opponent in this game. And he could like, jump and stuff. He comes out of the fucking woodwork. And these are like vats of like molten lava. Like, I don't even know what's up here. I never really would venture too much in this game. Like, see, look. Yeah, you can like jump like that. It's crazy. Look at him. He just comes out of the woodwork. It's like, you're like, where'd he go? And he's like right behind you. Oh, there he is. You gotta watch that friggin' pulse cannon. I don't want to lose any more lives to him. And I wouldn't mind getting some, like, challenge points or stuff. Look at him jumping! Very creepy. If you're like a little kid, that's how I remember that. And a lot of people share that sentiment on the internet. You can see it in the comments of, like, other playthroughs of this. That people really feel the same way, like, oh my god, he's so creepy, and definitely felt like you're like fighting the Terminator, and there's like a vat of friggin' molten lava in here. What is that? Oh god. Oh, I wanted to get the challenge point down there. Not that I need it right now, but it doesn't matter. Where is he? See, he hides, you know, awful, very creepy. Oh my god, he just blows you away with his pulse cannon. I'm down to 5 lives. I had 10 before. I mean, I could probably just kill him by Seekers, but, you know, again, it's on medium, not... But you hear him. That's another thing. It's creepy because you hear him and you don't know what you can't see him. You hear him. Oh, coming around somewhere. Challenge point. Maybe get some more Seekers over here. Oh, flamethrower. I'd rather use the Seekers, honestly. Where is he? Oh, I got him good with that Seeker. Yeah, try to play this on hard. He's coming down the mountain of trash here. Yeah, it's definitely a bit of a game of cat and mouse playing against him. He's awfully creepy. Yeah, I'm a grown man and I get it. You know. Oh my god, he just jumps all the way up too. Which way? He's up there. Yeah, it's very interesting. It was a cool way that they designed this level. That look at him. Damn. Gotta watch that pulse cannon. Hide and seek there, IG-88. When you hit that one, that's usually when I think when he jumps. It's crazy. And this is how you get out of these bats. You can open this door from the inside. Oh my god. Yeah, again, I could probably kill him off right now, but I'd rather maybe try to grab some of that stuff. There he is again. Ah, I keep hurting myself there. Oh, he's quick. Look at him jumping down, jumping up. This freaking droid's got balls. Ah, almost missed it. Yeah, you gotta watch him close up with that pulse cannon. Oh my god. I just want to drop in here and get the... Oh, I went too far. Oh, get me out of here. He can't come in here, can he? Can I open this? Why am I not opening it? You're stuck? Am I stuck? Oh, there. Okay. Oh my god. I had to press every freaking button. He's behind me. Come on over here. But yeah, I wanted to get in there. Those freaking they're like vats, you know. We're supposed to be. Bye-bye. Got him. Yeah, but you can't mess around on the level after you kill him, so I got 8 out of 12. Not as good as the last time. Previously saved data. I mean, I guess I had better time, but I got quite a few less those challenge points. But like, alright, I guess I'll update. What's the difference? But yeah, very fun. And I guess we'll stop it here and we'll keep it for the next. This will be for the next time. Save this for later.